All right, questions.
Hey, do you want to hear a noise of a dying?
No, I'm recording right now. But do it for me later, okay?
I'm gonna be a scammer.
All right. Hey, question. Do you have any questions on 1 through 6?
Wait, I have a good question. I have a good question.
All right.
All right.
5?
No. 17.
Okay. 1 through 6. Hold on your 17, then we'll get there. 3? 3, and then 5? Okay. So number 3 kind of looks like this. There's a 2. This is going this way. There's a 5 going this way. My friends, just by looking at this problem, is it and or? Yeah, this is going to be an or problem. Are you okay so far with that? We definitely know it's an or problem by looking at the graph because it does not do what? Connect or overlap or meet. I like it. All right. So, write the inequality. So I'm going to say that x is less than 2. X is greater than or equal to 5. Now, key on this, my friends. Key on this. We said this was what kind of problem?
And or. Oh, or.
So when you have an or problem, you don't put them back together, and you put the word or in there. Okay? And problems, you don't have to have the word and. And problems we can combine back together. Notice I didn't put this back together as a compound inequality. Okay? And then you said number 5 as well. Was that right? Is it open dot going this way?
Okay, whoever's with honey, I'm sorry, my ADHD is like, can you stop for me?
It's him.
I don't know who it is. It's too much for me.
It's him.
All right. So, friends, what we know on number 3, what can you guarantee the type of problem that number 5 is? Or, I agree. So, if being that's an or problem, what's going to be in the answer?
Negative infinity. There is no
There's no overlap, so we know it's an or. But what can you guarantee is going to be the answer? Look at the red box. There's a 2-letter word.
Or.
All right?
Or.
Did you? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. All right, so I get x is less than -1. X is greater than or equal to 4. Don't forget the word or.
Can we do 4?
Yeah. Number 4. Oh, I don't know. I haven't decided what we should do yet. So I think I have this for -2 is a solid dot. This is an open dot. All right. My friends, number 3 and number 5 were or, because they went away from each other. What is number 4? What kind of problem? Do you think it's an or problem as well? Yeah, it's going to be an and problem. Now, here's the thing. I'm just putting the word and. I do not need to put, listen carefully. I do not put the word and with an and problem. So ready? Do you feel comfortable so far? And that I'm going to have an X in between them. Does that feel comfortable so far?
No, I guess, yeah.
Okay. Now, I haven't put any signs there. So sometimes it's kind of hard to fixate what the exact first sign is. What would the sign from here be? Would it be to the left or to the right? To the left. If this sign's to the left, this sign's to the left, we're done. Okay? The and inequality gets put together. The or has the word or in it. And it says, write a compound inequality represented by each graph. So I don't have to worry about interval notation. I'm just writing the inequality. Okay? Is there any others from 1 through 6 that you want to take a look at? CJ, you good?
Yeah.
Cool. You said 17?
Yeah.
All right, let's hit 17. All right. We have -4 is less than 2p plus 8 is less than 18. Okay. A few things about this problem. Yes, I assigned you all the ands last night. Okay. Was that me?
No.
Oh. So we know this is an and problem because it's all put together. Now the hard part on doing this, and I get it, as a student, it's like, well, why should I have to write the problem twice? I promise you, this skill, that is a mediocre skill of why do I have to use this, this is like the baby stuff that'll help you at further math classes. So notice the 2p plus 8 went with the problem twice. Agree? And then, well, I don't even know what the direction said on it. It says, solve the inequality given interval notation. Okay. All right. So I'm going to solve this. What should I do with this first problem here? What do you think? What's the very first thing I should do and why? Before I do that. Yeah. Flip the whole thing over just to get the letter on the right side. Now, my friends, notice the sign flipped. Did that sign flip because I multiplied or divided by a negative number? No, it flipped because I flipped the entire problem over. All right, help me out. What should I do?
-8.
Giddy up. Thank you. So then those cancel. That gives me 2p is greater than, something costs $4, something costs $8. How much do I owe?
12.
Yes, sir. Then my last step is what?
Divide.
Divide each by 2. Okay, so then I get p is greater than -6. Now, why did I not flip that over? I have a negative answer. But why did I not flip over? Yeah, this that I divided both sides by was not the negative culprit. Does that make sense? Okay, so we have part of our answer done. All right, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to subtract 8. I'm going to subtract 8. Those cancel. 2p is less than 10. Last step. Giddy up. Do I flip the sign? No. All right, so those are my two answers. Now I know it didn't say anything about a number line, but I'm sorry. It did. If you put it, that's great because I always put it because I'm not that bright. All right, open or close dot? Open, right or left? How's that pointing?
Right.
Right. Okay. What about the this one right here? Open or closed? Going right or left? Left. All right. So I do have this portion is where the lines both exist. Agree? Going one way or the other, they both exist. All right. So this is an and. And the direction said I wanted an interval notation. So I drew the picture because that's helping me. Now I'm going to read interval notation from left to right. So soft bracket, -6, comma, 5, soft bracket. Soft brackets on both because they are both open dots. They didn't have the line under the inequality. This is an and problem. Okay? What are you doing there, Cupcake? All right. Is there any other questions that any other questions? We have 10, 11, 12, and 17.
Oh, wait, I got one.
Yes, sir.
What is it? 16.
Oh, we're going to do that today. Cool? We good to go? We're happy? Huh? 10. All right. First thing, if I look at it, it's all together. I am missing the word or, so it must be what kind of problem? Okay. So good so far? It's good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, so we don't have the word or, so it has to be an and problem. I have to write this twice. I can't hear you either. So I was trying to teach right behind you.
I know.
Do we agree? What should I do first here?
Page 81, right?
Do what? No.
What we do here is we would flip it around.
Yes, I want the letter on the left side, so I'm going to flip the whole thing over. Do what? Yeah, so because I just took the whole thing, I didn't mean to hit you. We just take the whole thing and rotate it right over it. And so the sign flips over. It didn't flip over because we multiplied and divided by a negative. So then I'm going to subtract 4. So I get x is greater than -1. And then solve this one. Subtract 4. X is less than or equal to 6. And again, I'm going to use a number line, not because it asked us to, but because this guy who's as sharp as a marble and as bright as a keyhole needs it. All right, open or close dot at the -1. Open, thank you. Right or left? Sweet. Open or close dot at the 6. Good. Why is it closed? Thank you. All right. So, all right. That green region is definitely the overlap. Because this is an and problem, we wanted the overlap. Agree? So, anyone want to take a shot at the interval notation? Go ahead.
I don't know.
What's that?
No. Actually.
Okay, say it. Soft bracket? Yes? Yes? Attaboy. Good deal.
Can we do number 7?
We didn't have to do number 7, 8, or 9 on homework.
Because those ones are or.
Plus, they were word problems, and I didn't want to goof up the world. Okay, my friends. Will you please turn your notes to page 83? Page 83. And we are now going to be down in the or area. Okay. So looking at the or area down there. Notice both of those problems have what word?
Or.
So or means they could be going opposite, they can overlap, they can go the same direction. There's all kinds of things that take place. Okay? All right, so I'm going to take a look at that problem number 3. So I have 2x plus 4 is less than or equal to 20. Or I have 3 parentheses 2x plus 6 is greater than 78. All right. We're going to solve each one individually. Then I have to do a number line because it's easier for me. And then I'll do the interval notation. So if I subtract 4 from both sides, do you agree so far?
Yeah.
I didn't have to flip the problem over because I already had the letter on the left side. What's my next step on solving this one? Divide by 2. Good. Okay, so I'm actually going to just go ahead and put this on the number line. So I think number 8 is about there. I believe this would have a solid dot going to the left. Agree so far? All right, I'm going to use the same number line, but I'm going to solve the second one. Can I distribute 3 over the parentheses? What's 3 times 6? 18. All right, what should I do now with the blue? Thank you. Take away 18. And then divide by 6. Very good. How much is that? 10. Okay. So I'm going to have a 10 on there. What kind of graph? Open or closed dot? Open, going right or left? Right. All right. Okay, so we guarantee this is not an and problem. Agree? And problems have overlap. This one definitely doesn't. Doesn't mean it's wrong, but my answer is going to go like this. Yeah, it's going to go from negative infinity to 8. Negative infinity has a soft bracket. 8 has a hard bracket. The word I want to make sure I have as part of the answer would be...
Hey man, what was that?
It's my cell phone. I didn't...
You still here in the bike?
Why are you interrupting class?
Stirps mortuary. You stab them. We slab them.
I'm leaving. I told my coworkers that, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's so messed up."
It's hilarious. All right. Oh shoot. Where? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean for my phone to be solicited. Close. Reverse what you said. Hey, why am I doing a soft bracket on the 10? Open dot. So this, my friends, this entire thing, including the word or, would be the answer. All right. How you feeling? Everyone okay? All right. Let's do number 4. Oh shoot, were you guys ready to move on? I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Number 4 on page 83. Hey, what kind of problem is this one? How do we know it's or? Because, dude, there's a word up there, duh. Okay.
Yeah, big brain.
All right, all right. Hey, my friends. I'm looking at this first problem here. Still with me? Should I go 10 minus 2? No. What should I do? Yeah, so make sure you remember this. That is such a goofy mistake that people make, and every time you make it, you're like, oh, duh. All right, so I get 10, and negative 2 times x is negative 2x, and negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Thank you. It appears these are my like terms, so 10 subtract 6 is 4. It's positive 4. All right. Subtract 4, subtract 4. Those cancel. I have $16 in my pockets. I want to buy something that's $4. 12. Okay. Divide each side by. Uh-oh. What happens when I divide by a negative? That flips. 12 divided by negative 2. Negative 6. Okay, so I'm going to write the word flip. Does everyone understand why we flipped it?
Yes,
Definitely negative that we divided by. Agree?
absolutely.
Yeehaw. All right. Second problem. What should we do to this one first? Add 5? Okay. And then what should we do? Cool. Divide by 3. Greater than 7, right? All right. So, friends, I got to do number line. I'm sorry. I wish I wasn't broken like this, but I am.
Mister.
Do you agree with those? All right. So, this is going to be an open dot going this way. And this is going to be an open dot going this way. Do you feel comfortable that this is an OR problem? Hey, friends, if this was an AND problem, what could you tell me the solution would be? Be no solution. All right, all right, all right. All right, so I want negative infinity, soft bracket, to negative 6. What kind of bracket? Soft. What word do I want to have in here? What kind of bracket on the 7? Friends, that is the answer. All right. I realize we have a couple extra ones to go over, but we're not going to worry about those. All right. Plenty of time. All right. So page 85, 86, we have more. Yeah. So 10, 11, 12, 13 through 16.
Say that what we didn't do.
Is that 13 through 16? Is that right?
What if
Sweet.
7, 8, 9? We're gonna do them.
You know, we're going to hit those tomorrow. Hey, look at that. Hey, friends, look at that. 4 problems to work. I got 13, I got 14, I got 15. I got 4 problems to do. We'll get to those at some point. Right up there, page 85, 13, 14, 15, 16. What?
85.
What fun little slippers you got on there. I like that.